I'm Dr. Fred Johnson. I'm the CEO and founder of InitiativeOne. Today, I want to talk about something that's very timely. In the middle of a pandemic, we are seeing major shifts that may not be temporary. They may be permanent. It has a profound impact upon how companies make decisions, how they prioritize, and how they lead. This Great Recession that we keep talking about, there is a feeling among many leaders or an expectation that there's going to be a point that everybody who's not working or resigned and worked before, they're all going to come back. And we're going to have things normal again. Let me suggest those days are behind us, and we have to adapt to a new normal. And what the pandemic has done is that has been an elongated period of time for people to search for meaning in their work. We're working with 92 teams right now. I can tell you every one of them are dealing with labor issues. They're all dealing with it. And one of the things that I've said to them is you all may have to consider something that would have been heresy to any company 5 years ago. You may have to figure out how to downsize your organization without losing impact. There are going to have to be some things, some services that maybe have served you well in the past, but they do not create maximum impact for your bottom line or serve the mission or vision of the organization. And we are a culture that bigger is always better, that growth means more. And I'm challenging leaders today to think we may have to get smaller to get better. We're seeing a lot of organizations become sloppy. They're trying to maintain over a period of time the same range of services to their customers with far fewer people. And over the long term, the employees, the internal customer, it's not sustainable. I'm working with an organization right now in the medical field that does clinical trials. And they are faced for the first time of having to say no to some important work because they literally do not have the number of researchers that they need to do the work. And so they are having to choose between great things and good things. And so I would suggest for you as a leader, that may be a conversation that you need to have with your team. What are some things that we have to begin to think about of letting go so we can maintain our standard? But you have to break away from this notion that if we reduce our scope, that somehow that is failure. You have to deal with today's reality and accept what is. And if you accept what is, then it becomes what was. Understand that if you as an organization make strategic downshifts, it is not a mark of failure. It is a commitment to stay relevant and to be able to pivot in light of a new reality. The great companies are going to be able to do that. If you have found this video helpful, would you give us a thumb up? And if you have additional thoughts, would you comment down below on your insights that you have gained during this period? We want to know what you're thinking and what you're doing in this era as well.